Hi guys, the Autograph Man here, and welcome back to another video. Again, another not autograph related video, and I actually got the inspiration, I guess, from Emma Cosgrove. I'll link her channel down in the description. She recently uploaded a video of her 10 top Disney films, her 10 favorite Disney films. And I had been wanting to do the same for a while, and watching that video just gave me the extra shove to do it. So here I am. So I've got 10 of my favorite, all in order, of my favorite films, Disney films, animated Disney films. They had to be animated to count. And I have a few runner-ups as well. And believe me, this was not easy. I spent almost 3 hours last night coming up with this list. So, hope you enjoy. First, I'll start up with the runner-ups. These are in no particular order. Oh, quick side note, sorry if you can't see me too well. I mean, I do look kind of dark, don't I? Hold on, let me see if I can fix that. Hopefully that's better. Well, again, it's not. Anyway, you guys are going to have to deal with it. I don't feel like doing too much of maneuvering around. But, let's get started with the video. So the runner-ups, as I said, in no particular order, are Big Hero 6. A really good movie. I just really enjoyed it, and it had a little bit of a emotional side to it. I enjoyed that. Another one is Song of the South. Probably most of you don't know that movie. It's a very old movie. 40s, I believe. Maybe 50s. It's a very controversial movie about the way they portrayed slaves and servants. They portrayed them as very happy, and society was like, slaves aren't happy. So it got a lot of beaten up. And then third and final runner-up is Fox and the Hound. A film that I grew up with and I loved, but nowadays just can't quite enjoy it as much. So, as you see, it's just a runner-up. Now, starting with number 10, my favorite films of Disney animated features is actually a tie between Cars and Pocahontas. Cars I like just because it's a very interesting film for me. I like cars, vehicles, always, as growing up, and then this movie mixed that with an entertaining storyline and funny characters, and I just fell in love with it. And it was the one movie I watched over and over and over again, along with the movie Coraline. Look that movie up if you haven't seen it. It's not a Disney film, so it's not on here, but look it up. Anyway, but yeah, it's just a great film, and I love Mater. He's just hilarious. And my dad also loves watching that film with me. It's just an overall great film. Now, Pocahontas is tied in that spot for number 10 because the soundtrack. If you haven't heard the freaking soundtrack of Pocahontas, I don't care if you watch the movie, just listen to the freaking soundtrack. The movie adds this 10 times visual amazement to it, but the soundtrack is amazing. Kudos to Alan Menken, who wrote and produced a lot of the songs. I think all of them, maybe, and I'm pretty sure he won an Oscar for that. But yeah, it's also a great movie, and I don't think you would call it a princess film. It's more of like a love story, sort of. But yeah, it's just a great film. Number 9 on my list is Lilo and Stitch. Stitch is probably in my top 5 of favorite Disney characters. He's hilarious, and he's just an awesome character. And I can actually do a pretty darn good impression of him, but you're not going to be able to see that because I'm not going to do it. Anyway, it's a good film. I like it. It's really hilarious, and I mean, I wouldn't say it's a great film. It's got some holes in the story, but it's a very enjoyable film to watch and something I can always watch. So it took number 9 on my spot. Number 8 is The Lion King. Amazing film, pretty good plot, amazing visual appeal to it, and also hilarious. Timon and Pumbaa, again, probably top 5 favorite characters. I love the side characters and the little side characters they get maybe a quarter of the movie or a third of the movie. But yeah, just a great funny film and very great visually. Oh, excuse me. Number 7 is Toy Story 2. Why 2, you ask? Well, it's because I like it. It's a great film. Toy Story 1 was amazing too, but Toy Story 2 took number 7 spot. Number 6 is Tangled. Tangled is my favorite princess movie. I guess she's a princess. I mean, she's Rapunzel, and she doesn't end up being a prince. So yeah, actually, it is a princess film. But I actually really enjoy it. I like Flynn Rider, or Eugene, as he's later known. Spoilers, well, but I like him. He's funny, and the chameleon is got a great sense of humor as well. And just a great overall film to watch if you're looking for something that's heartwarming and funny all at the same time. Number 5 on my list is Aladdin. Now, Aladdin was a toss-up. I mean, I really liked the film, and I kept coming to it again and again, but it comes to a 5 on my list. Mainly because of Genie. Like I said, I love those side characters, those just funny side characters have all this personality, and Robin Williams with Genie, as Genie, is just amazing, and it was probably his greatest role, at least I think. But yeah, he's hilarious, and also there's some good songs in there, some catchy ones too, and pretty good film. Number 4 on my list is Finding Nemo. Now, I probably should have mentioned beforehand, but I'm going to be adding some Pixar Disney movies as well. But yeah, number 4 is Finding Nemo. Because I, again, just always watched that film when I was younger, and I really enjoyed the ocean and fish, something I've always liked, and something that looked as good as that movie and had that kind of a story plot just always amazed me, and it was just a wonderful film, and I honestly have just fallen in love with it and never not loved it. Number 3 on my list is Monsters, Inc. Monsters, Inc. is a wonderful movie. I know I keep saying that, but it's true. It's hilarious. It's got a fairly good plot. The animation is beautiful. It was a little on the early side, so it wasn't perfect, but it was really good. I mean, at least for its age. And I love the characters. Again, characters really make movies for me, especially animated movies. And yeah, great film, and I just always loved it. Number 2 on my list, so we're getting really close here. Number 2 on my list is A Bug's Life. A Bug's Life is my favorite movie. If there wasn't another movie that I'm going to tell you about, this would be my favorite movie. I don't know what it is about it. Maybe, I guess I just like the bugs and the animation and the whole, like, I don't know how to say this properly, but like the dirt life, I don't know. It interests me as a kid, and it still has interest, so I really like it. And I think it probably has one of the better plots of the Disney movies. And now, for my number 1 greatest or favorite Disney/Pixar animated film of all time is, drumroll, Toy Story. That was pretty cringy. Anyway, Toy Story is my favorite Pixar/Disney animated film. Why, you ask? Because I've watched it since the beginning. It came out in '98. I was born 4 years later, and ever since I was young, I've watched it over and over and over again, and I just love it more and more each time. The animation is just outstanding. I mean, it's about toys, and I like that aspect of things like bugs, toys, monsters, that kind of a thing. As talking creatures and cars, I like that kind of thing. And the plot, like how the toys come alive, it just always interested me, and I always wished my toys would do that. And I love the plot. It has the best plot of any movie, I think. Well, not plot per se, but storyline. I don't know if you get where I'm going with this, but storyline is really great. Its characters are really amazing. Voice actors, Tom Hanks, pristine. Tim Allen, really good. I think his name's Jim Vanny. I hope I'm not wrong, but the guy who voiced Slinky, he passed away, and a new voice actor had to play him in Toy Story 3. But yeah, just all wonderful, great actors. Tom Hanks is probably one of my favorite actors.